Da-da-da. Hello, Dante. Welcome to the stream. You're the first one here? You are. Yes, you are. Okay. Look at that works. Hopefully your day has been well. Hello, Ori. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Hopefully it's been well. My day's been pretty good, all things considered. Hello, Hobby Panda. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Okay, that's good that your day is going well, Dante. Hello, Nikolai. How was your day? Hopefully it was good. I did an exam. It was decent. I'm definitely passing that one. That's good. That is good. Hold on. Let me just fix my... Okay, there we go. Had to fix something. How do you better your intelligence? By trying to think more. I don't know. It was okay. Okay, that was good. I can't do this shit anymore. That's unfortunate. Try to make a manga, but I got no inspiration for the character design. I mean, like, surely you have, like, character designs that you like from other anime and stuff, so what you can do is just take a bunch of, like, characters and designs, and maybe you can even take inspiration from, like, objects and, like, animals or whatever, and, like, mash them together, and eventually you'll get a unique, design, so, yeah. Hello, The Fallen Human. Welcome to the stream. Life just ain't worth it, bro. I don't think that's true. I still can't believe I read Goldmine instead of Gold Mile. What? Hey, Dennis. I changed my user. Okay, you're Venus. Okay, yeah. Wait, I forgot what the name was. Exactly. My dyslexia fucked me over big time. Tragedies, but it's fine. That's not good. I've only been here for 3 weeks and I want to die already. In school? Oh yeah, you're talking about school. The rapture has started. Oh yeah, I did hear a bunch of people, I guess a bunch of like Christians say that the rapture is gonna come on the 23rd to 24th, so yeah. True, there are no trumpets. What does your audio keep cutting? Is my audio cutting out? I don't... Is it? Is this true? Congratulations, you got the Good Idea Award. Your audio is fine for me? Okay, cool. But just in case, I'll do that. Okay, I think I fixed it. Christian's fair IQ test? Why is that? Weird. Probably my Wi-Fi? Maybe. It's some preacher in Africa who said that. I don't know how this is being inflated. I heard a bunch of people say that. Like, a bunch of people, has been saying that is the thing. Like, yeah, it probably started with that guy, but... a bunch of people have been saying that they've been having dreams and stuff about it, so... You know, I'd rather burn over being a dog. I'm... okay. Oh, a South African priest proclaimed that was going to happen. The second I heard it was from South African priest. I didn't believe it. I have not met a single smart Christian like they exist, just not in my area. Yeah, I mean, there's smart people, like, of every different, like, I guess, congregation of every different group. I mean, whether you meet them or not, no, that's a different story. Let me tell you something. South Africans love to make jokes. Probably. Hello, Shaloth. Welcome to the stream. I thought the whole point was not to know the date. Yeah, they did. That did. I'm pretty sure that happened in the. Yeah. Yeah, that was the entire thing. Wait, am I slow? I don't know what the rapture is. It's something in Christianity where it's like Jesus comes back, and I think everyone who's like repented goes to heaven, and all the sinners stay on Earth, or either that or they go to hell. I can't remember. I don't know. It's something like that though. You know, I'm not a theologist. Or so I say, but I mean, it's like I do actually read, or not read, but I do listen to like a bunch of stuff about religion. But yeah, I don't actually know the details about certain stuff. Hello, J-Guns. Chat, we're cooked. We missed the rapture. Rough. So we're all dying on the 23rd, the 24th? Apparently, yeah. I've lived through at least 5 raptures. That's what they say. Yeah, there's been a bunch of rapture dates, right? Not dying, but rather our souls being damned to hell. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, not dying. You're being spirited away to hell, to the underworld. Maybe they have Kool-Aid or something. I don't know. Y2K was a big one. Yeah. Yeah. Spirited Away mentioned. Yeah. I haven't actually watched Spirited Away though. Funnily enough. I haven't watched any studio. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? Whatever. That I haven't watched any of that studio's movies, unfortunately. I heard they're really good, so you must watch Ghibli movies. No, I don't. The rapture is the biblical apocalypse. Yeah. Yeah, like I've heard they're good. Like I don't doubt that they're good. I just haven't watched them. You know, I'm good. Just I think I'll go to the Elysium. I'm Hellenistic, but okay, you believe in Greek mythology. Oh, nice. You know, I didn't know if there was like people who's like still like believed in like Greek mythology and stuff like that. Like if that was an active religion is like really the thing. But I was like, I don't know. That's cool. Oh my god, Singularity, hi. Hello, Green Ivy, welcome to the stream. Like water in blood, all the plants die and shit? That's crazy. What the? Okay. So what I am gonna do is bring that down. I actually don't really care about this drawing, to be honest. It's a pretty boring drawing. And because it's a pretty boring drawing, I'm gonna skip it. I like Norse mythology, even though those guys are almost no better than the Greeks. I think between Norse mythology and Greek mythology, I don't know. I think I like Greek mythology more. But I like Greek mythology more. I don't really know that much about Norse mythology. I know about the world serpent, I know about the world tree, I know about Ragnarok, but like I don't like know the specifics. Not that I know the specifics of Greek either. I think maybe it's like the aesthetics of the Greek mythology. Maybe that's my thing. Read the essay that I wrote before the Water and Blood. No, I read that. I just, I understand what the rapture is. I understand what it kind of. I just don't understand the specifics of it. Or like I'm not confident in my knowledge of it is the problem, right? Like I know what's supposed to happen, but I'm not confident that I actually do know, if that makes sense. Yeah. Today I drew Frieren. Oh, nice. Why would people believe in Christianity? Because that's like what people believe a bunch of things. It's not that surprising that people believe everything, like basically everything that you can think of, people kind of believe it, right? Or unless it's like super, super, super like just unbelievable, something that completely contradicts reality. But other than that, if it's not something like that, then like yeah, it makes sense that people just believe things, whether because they're like born into it or they had like an experience that convinced them of it. So like, it's not like surprising. I believe in Dante's supremacy. Yeah. Doesn't Odin ride one of Loki's kids? Does he? Hello, Screen Hermit. Welcome to the stream. Read again. Fine. Wait, I'll read it again. Literally, any conspiracy theory is also believed, like flat Earth. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's not surprising that people like believe things. It doesn't really matter. The rapture is the biblical apocalypse, another world where Jesus comes back and is also like, but it's also just 7 angels coming down from the sky with. Yeah, but like I read that though. That's a thing. What else would believe in Christianity? Someone else? Someone in the chat, Chaz? The sun is an 8-legged horse? What? I can't stop thinking about Droid first for Undertale because I have an unhealthy obsession with that game. Fair enough. I think, yeah, I went through like an Undertale phase when I was like, probably like 12 or something, maybe 13. Look, you getting freaky with a horse after being panicked. Yeah, I do remember that. Did he turn into a horse? Or yeah, he turned into a horse, right? Or something? Didn't he turn into a female horse? I still love Until I'm 22. No, that's fair. Dude, just give me the rapture. Now, I'm sorry to say this, Chaz, but you might have to wait a little bit longer. I want some rain. Rain is gonna be cool. Loki was a freak, yeah. Yeah, they're not that much better than the Greek gods. Hello, Shira. Welcome to the stream. Didn't I not just say I was gonna abandon this drawing? Why am I still drawing it? Hold on, I should probably move on. Or I will move on by in a little while. I still love all useful things. I don't care. I'm gonna be like that. I mean, like games, video games are like, yeah, I guess they're youthful things, but that doesn't mean like your child, or maybe you are, but it doesn't like inherently mean you're childish. Like a bunch of adults like video games and stuff like that. Like a bunch of adults love Undertale. I don't know. I think it's completely fine to just. I don't think it's like wrong or something. By the way, from what I know, Jesus is like the Son of God, but he's also the embodiment of God. Yeah, that's essentially it. Yeah, that's Jesus. Got him down to a T. Let me see. What else should I? I'll draw this one. One of my favorite sons of Loki is the World Serpent. Oh yeah, no. The World Serpent is cool. But that's like it's one of the big things I know about Norse mythology. Because it's really cool. I don't know. I have a question. You have a question. What's your question? I'm questioning old lady that got Game of the Year. Oh, that got a character named after her. Okay. Where I live, I'm in a drought, so I also want some rain. Yeah. I just like rain. I don't know. I just like rain. I spared one monster to avoid the genocide route. Fair enough. Yes, hello, Shira. The dog wolf thing, yeah, Fenrir. Is Fenrir supposed to? I can't remember if Fenrir is like, because I know God of War, the game. I know Fenrir was like in hell. Is that like part of the lore, or is he like, or is that was just a game thing? Is it okay that I play Roblox even though I enjoy the Adopt Me games and Happy games? Yeah, but like, I mean, is it okay? Like, yeah, like people like just play, enjoy what you're like, as long as you're not doing anything to anybody else. Like, as long as you're not like hurting anyone else. That's why can't I speak? As long as you're not hurting anyone else, yeah, do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Right? People should be able to do whatever they want, basically. If anyone was chained to a boulder or something, but like not in hell, just chained it to like just anywhere. Hello, Pixel. Welcome to the stream. This is the best stream ever. Well, I'm glad you like it. Hello, Pixel. How was your day? Hopefully your day's been well. Yeah, I was supposed to post a Discord art video like 2 days ago. The first day that I was supposed to post it, I think I got like I had a scheduling issue essentially. and something got in the way. And then the second day, yesterday, I had a commission, so I couldn't really work on it. I was doing the commission basically the entire day, like 12 hours, so, or like roughly. I'm not like working on the commission, but like it was like 12 hours spent doing stuff along those lines. So today I'm hoping to get it done, the video. Hopefully after I stream, like I'll just go immediately to do that. Hopefully I don't procrastinate. Dennis, do you know the story of no, of the is that the Pygmalion? No, I don't know about the Pygmalion, or is that how you say it? I don't know. I hate those stupid monkeys that want me to not play Roblox. I mean, like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. I guess they want you to not play Roblox. I agree with Dennis on that one. You're an adult, but I would say you're an adult and you play a kid's game to people who claim to be 18 and come up to me and be rude, for no reason. I mean, it's not surprising to me that, like, adults act in, like, an immature way. Like, that's just, people themselves are immature, right? So, like, in general, like, it's not surprising. At this point, it's just like, I don't know. I don't think I've been surprised by, like, a thing that a person has done in a very long time. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just depressing myself with imagining a life-changing Japan holiday I'd never, ever be able to afford. I mean, you could probably still go to Japan, a Japanese, like, holiday. It just, like, maybe not, like, a super expensive one, but, like, if you just want to, like, well, I don't know. The economy is kind of cooked right now, but, like, you could maybe try and spare all the expenses. This is a pretty bad face. I wonder if I can fix it. I can probably fix it by, like, bringing out the side plane and stuff. Skill issue, Green Heavy? Wait, what? I was groomed on Discord when you were 13? That's unfortunate. Discord and grooming. Like white on rice, apparently. That's what the entire lawsuit is about right now, right? Yeah, but when people are rude to me for no reason and claim to be 18, I'm just like, you're playing Roblox and being mean to kids when you're an adult. Yeah, but, like, I mean, adults have been mean to kids for, like, generations, for years, for, like, since the start of time. It's not like, I mean, I don't know if that's gonna make them feel any different. I mean, maybe it does. I don't know. Who am I to say? I think that type of like insult only works on people who are like, who have like self-respect, or at least who have some amount of morals. You're definitely being groomed right now? That's probably not good. Japan is overrated. I mean, I guess that's like an opinion, right? Overrated. Isn't like everything overrated at this point? Or at least doesn't everyone say like everything's overrated at this point? Yeah, but I mean, like, when they roast me because I'm a 16-year-old. I don't know. Alrighty. Let me see. So first I'm going to bring this down. Crotch hair. It's all about your perspective. Oh yeah, for like what's overrated and stuff. Yeah. I mean, like, I guess I can kind of understand what people mean when, like, they say something's overrated. Kind of? But essentially, yeah, I mean, I guess what overrated means is, I don't understand why so many people like this thing, because, like, I don't like it, I guess. I guess that's kind of what it means. Like, you don't think it deserves that amount of, I don't know. Like, recently, I guess I've been struggling with the concept. Not really struggling, right? I understand what it means, but yeah, I don't know. I think too much, essentially. A man who thinks too much is basically useless. Today is fun. Just drawing. Like soul leveling. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, overrated means it, like, appeals to, like, basically everyone. But like if like a bunch of people like something, then maybe like maybe the minority, the people who like the minority who don't like it, maybe they're the weird ones. It kind of feels like I don't like necessarily love Soul Leveling. I don't think it's like the best. I don't think it's the anime of the year, like for whenever it like got the anime of the year. But like I can think that, but like obviously people voted for it to be anime of the year. Like I'm the minority in that case. So I don't know. Like I don't know. Like if everyone thinks that it is, then you're kind of, it's almost like trying, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather get hung by the balls over being friends unless I'd spawn as Updog's friend. Oh, Upgod's friend. Sorry. Still wish Frieren won though. Oh yeah, no, like for sure. I think Frieren deserved the win. It was perfect. It was like the first season was great. The first season was great, but I don't think the first, like, here's the thing. I don't think the first season, like, I don't think it really appeals to, like, everyone, or at least the common, like, person who's, like, getting into anime. Like, I don't know. I don't think, yeah, I think Soul Leveling is just more appealing to, like, someone who's just, like, casually watching anime. I think that's, so, like, I don't know if, like, I'm right to say that it's overrated. I don't think, I think it's, I don't know. Like, yeah, I wish Frieren won, but, like, I just like Frieren. I drew a bit of fan art. Hold on, okay, cool. I drew a bit of fan art for a VTuber and they loved it, so I'm happy. Oh, that's nice. Nice work. Updog. Hello, Metazashi. Frieren is P. Can't wait for season 2. Me neither. Oh my god, they have kids on there? On what exactly? I suppose it starts off too slow for a lot of watchers. I guess. I don't know. I guess. Sure. If you're talking about Roblox, I used to like it. Now I appreciate it, not because of the game as a whole, but because I learned English by playing Roblox. The game itself is awful. If it disappears, I don't care. Fair enough. I read that. Epic. Good luck for you. Wait. Good luck for. Oh, goodbye, Hobby Banda. Okay, so let me bring this down. I put the crotch way too low. There you go. That kind of fixes it. And you know what? Before I like draw any X-rays of the anatomy, I think I should just like, I'll just go for the top instead. I don't really need to do anything that complicated. So like bring this down, then maybe wrap this around to like connect to it. I think that'll look interesting. Fair. I don't know. Did Frieren start off slow? It kind of started off slow. I wonder why. Why did I watch? Why did I enjoy Frieren so much? I don't know. It's just a really good anime. It looks nice. It has good characters. Yeah, I don't know. It has good world building. It's good. It's a good anime. I guess it's really the characters. The characters are really the important part. I have the urge to draw, but my pencil is dead, and I'm too lazy to charge it. Guys, why is Tiny Ant a tiny ant? Don't know. Roblox is a very large community. You put yourself into the specific category/group of people when playing games. I usually played games that could be played solo, so I never had grooming issues. Yeah, that makes sense. If you play games with other people, then you get the problems that come along with other people. Yeah. I started Frieren because of pretty art and pretty animation. Yeah. Why is small ant a small ant? No, that's the real question, Screen Hermit. I don't think Frieren started slow. However, it is a slower pace than your standard shonen anime. Yeah. Like I can agree that it's like slower than that. Like it starts off slower than like Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that, or Demon Slayer or something like that. Yeah, or Soul Leveling even. Like I can grasp that. I guess yeah. I don't really have anything like interesting to say about it though. What makes a shonen a shonen? Well, I think there's like two categories. There's like the shonen, because like I think shonen is just like young boy, so it's basically shows that are targeted towards young, like a young boy audience, like action, that type of stuff. But it's also, I think shonen is also just like manga that's like posted in Shonen Jump essentially. So like yeah. Can you draw on paper and pencil if your pencil gets without charge? Oh, you can draw on paper and pencil if your pencil gets without charge. Huh? I'm assuming that they were talking about like a stylus or something like that, like for an iPad or something. It's dark right now, and it'll take extra effort to turn on the lights and sit at my desk. My dumbass never got groomed, and I literally gave my number to an 18-year-old in a Roblox game because I wanted him to give me a Game Pass armor. Oof. It's a demographic and sort of a genre at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know seinen is like young adults, right? That's like it's like Psycho-Pass maybe, like Psycho-Pass. Is there any other anime that I can remember that's like a seinen? Not off the top of my head, but yeah, I know Psycho-Pass for sure is a seinen. Monster's a seinen. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye, Green Ivy. When you're younger, you're naive and unaware of a person's true intentions, and groomers can be good at hiding their intentions. Yes. People are very good at lying. Or just being deceitful in general. I don't like this drawing at all. Cowboy Bebop? Cowboy Bebop is a seinen? I mean, I never watched it, so it came off, well, yeah, I guess. It came off to me like a kind of like a Trigun-like anime. Now, I don't know if Trigun is a seinen or not, but like I kind of put them in the same group, like the old kind of, the old like style of anime. I haven't watched Trigun either, so this is based off of complete ignorance, but like maybe I'm just like categorizing based off of the old school style. Thankfully, I never had an experience with a groomer because I wasn't very open about texting personal things about me online. Yeah, I never did that either. Yeah, plus my parents were like really like kind of drilled it into me to like not do that online, which is like common sense, but like children stupid, me dumb, so fair enough. Technically, Bocchi the Rock is a seinen. I haven't watched Bocchi the Rock. Really? How does Bocchi the Rock a seinen? I love Demon Slayer, but the deaths in the anime just make me feel so sick in my stomach. I can't really watch it again. I feel like a weak person because of that. I mean, you're not a weak person. You're just like, I guess you're able to connect with the characters, deeply. So, but that's the point. Like, that's literally the point of the anime. So, like, I mean, like, that's the reason why the anime does things like kill off characters and stuff is to make you feel a certain way. So, like, I mean, I don't know if that makes you a weak person. I don't think so. Like, maybe you could say that you're like easily affected by it, but I don't know if that makes you a weak person. I hated the butterfly Hashira. Oh, it's death. Oi, some people haven't seen the movie. Or, I guess not even the movie. When does that happen? I know that happens. Don't spoil anyone, though. And I love killing off my favorite characters. Well, you can't kill off your most hated characters, then you won't care. You don't care if your most hated character dies. You don't care if Mineta from My Hero Academia dies, not really. Like, you're gonna care a lot more if, like, a character that you actually care about dies. I didn't know that happens. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ashloth. Yeah, don't spoil things. Or at least put a spoiler warning. At least put a spoiler warning at your comment. Mineta should have died. Yeah, I don't exactly know when that. I got spoiled on Demon Slayer, like a bunch of of that type of stuff. like a while back, and let me see when. A while back? Yeah, a while back. It's been a while. I don't even know how I got spoiled. I think. Oh, I also got spoiled on Attack on Titan. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna say, right? I'm not gonna spoil. But it was like I was in the comments of like a video, and like a guy had like just like pasted a bunch of spoilers. Like literally, the purpose of the comment was to spoil people. So like I got spoiled on like one thing, which is like unfortunate, but I mean I still enjoyed Attack on Titan, so yeah. In this one anime, a character I like died in the first episode. How can you really care about a character if like they die in the first episode? Well, I mean like it's unfortunate. Yeah, I couldn't watch Attack on Titan. Yeah, I finished it. I like the ending. Which like I guess is like contrary to like basically a lot of people. I think a lot of people didn't really like the ending. I like the ending more so. Yeah, I like the ending. That's I guess that's all I could say. Or like I was okay with the ending. I don't think the ending ruined the anime. Yeah, I couldn't watch Attack on Titan. Yeah, I when season 3 was out, or like before season 4, I kind of like binged like season. Yeah, I binged up to season 3. It was a really good thing, and then like we got to season 4, and then it was fun. It was fun. Very few minutes on the screen. I didn't like the movie. Oh, okay, yeah. I predicted the ending, so I knew what was coming. For Attack on Titan. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't think it was like it's just that type of it seemed like that type of anime. Sorry, it seemed like that type of anime. So like I wasn't gonna like. Yeah, I stopped watching Attack on Titan when season 4 part 2 came out. Season 4 part 2. Oh, but that was pretty good. I liked this. I like season 4 part 2. Honestly, I like pretty much all of. I think the only like kind of slow part of season 4 was like the beginning area. I think after the beginning area, once you get used to the characters, I think that's like when you actually. I don't know. That's like when it actually got good or interesting for me. Kind of. Like it regained its momentum really. It's like it had a bunch of momentum at like season 3 when it was ending. Like yeah, when season 3 was ending, and then like it started off pretty slow and then it picked up, and I guess it just never took its foot off the pedal. A lot of people like the ending of Oshinoko, but I thought it was a lot of people I guess disliked the ending of Oshinoko, but I thought it was pretty good. Actually, I haven't read it, so I wouldn't know. I heard a lot of people didn't like it though. Where's character death that doesn't count as a death? Might as well be Bye Bye Butterfree, the Pokemon anime. I was already losing interest in part 1, so I just stopped. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I had like, I don't know. I was more so just interested to see like where they're gonna go with it, like with everything that they're setting up. Kind of like yeah, kind of. I knew like I was spoiled with like a couple things that was happening, like major things that was gonna happen, but I wanted to know how they got to that point, and I guess like the journey between those major things is like really what was interesting to me, and I very much enjoyed that. So, funnily enough though, when I was watching younger, I loved the Comic Got Kill. I also watched the Comic Got Kill when I was younger. Apparently the manga has like a completely different ending, which I just didn't know, and I didn't even expect that. Like at the time I didn't even know that like some animes just have different endings than their manga. Hello Zen, welcome to the stream. Fair enough. No, you not read that. Okay. I don't really like. I don't like the head. I think the head is the worst part of this drawing for me. Oh, Denisilla Pencil. Seen a lot of Hornet art from you lately. How far are you in the game? I'm in Act 2. I'm in Bile Water. I'm still in Biowater. I haven't like I'm in Biowater because I haven't been playing the game. I've been kind of busy. Like I'd like to go back because like I'm having more fun playing through Biowater now. I like the run back to get to like all the way at the top of Biowater is like more fun now than I actually played it. But yeah. Um. 02 is Darling in the Franxx. Are you talking about Darling in the Franxx? Or are you talking about a Akame Killer? I'm confused. Explains the short, yeah. Like yeah, my first time in Biowater was like hell. And then like yeah, I just got more used to Biowater, so it's okay. It's yeah. Yes, Darling in the Franxx. Yeah. Darling in the Franxx was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. I think like surprisingly, it had a really nice world. Yeah, Darling in the Franxx had really nice world building. The only problem is they fumbled the ending. Kind of. Or not really fumble. I think, and like, maybe this is how people feel, like, about Attack on Titan. The problem with the one in Darling in the Franxx is there was no build-up, and it just came out of nowhere. It kind of felt like they just wanted to do something interesting with the ending, and so they kind of just started writing whatever they wanted, right? And that's kind of just what was the issue with it. Like, if they got to like a point, if they actually like made it make sense or make it like feel like it was coming, if they foreshadowed any of the ending, then I think it'd be fine. Or like at least gave hints, but there was no hints to the ending of Darling in the Franxx. I think that's really the problem with it. I low-key forgot about the anime. Biowater is such a lovely word. Yes. The ending was rushed, yeah. Like apparently the manga's better. Not apparently. I actually read the manga. The manga is better. Or at least the ending. I like the ending more, I guess, like, just as an opinion. There are things in the earth, and the pink hair girl is a man-made one. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Aliens came out of nowhere. I haven't watched Darling in the Franxx, but I heard it's very reminiscent to Evangelion. Yeah, I mean, they're both mech animes. Mecha animes. They're... and, like, there is, I guess... Yeah, I mean, I could see the comparisons. No, I haven't watched Evangelion, but I could assume that there is a little bit less depression. There's not really a huge focus on depression. Which I think that's, like, a big part of Evangelion. I'm only like on episode 13, 14-ish in Evangelion, so I wouldn't know. But I'm pretty sure. I need to watch Evangelion again. Yeah. Yeah, I mean probably. Mid. Evangelion is very good. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. I just don't have time to watch it, is the problem. I really would watch it. Or not, I don't know if it's I don't have time. I think there's just other priorities that I have right now. So, that's about it. See, yeah, like I have a bunch of drawings that I'm doing today. For instance, I finished the line art for the Apex Predator goddess artwork that I'm gonna do. I did that. I finished the sketch for the challenge for this week's Discord art challenge. I have an entirely other drawing that I'm finishing, and I need to finish. I have another drawing. I just have a bunch of drawings, which is like the story of my life, I guess. But I'm not really complaining. I love drawing, so as long as I get to draw more, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Hello, Shiraz. Welcome to the stream. I've been having an interesting art block. What does that mean? What do you mean by interesting? Why not the one thing I requested? Oh, you're talking about the name of the stream? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, bring in the head. Bring in the head. Bring in the air. Do it right now? Nah, not gonna do it. Oh, I forgot to say. Forgot to say what? Sure, please do not spam. I would appreciate it if you didn't. When I try this one content creator Sona, I simply can't draw said Sona. I think it's my curse of drawing yaoi of that Sona. Maybe. Okay, fair enough. Who the heck knows? Oh, who the heck knows me, Dennis? I don't know. Who does know you? But yeah, I've been working on the Apex Predator. I guess the goddess of predation drawing, which is it's been a very fun drawing. I do like her design. I think, or I kind of I do like her design. Yeah, I like her design. Do I like her design? Yeah, I like her design. It's a very simple design, but like in practice, like in drawing it, it's simple because I think most of her design like features follow a very like a pretty simple rule. Sorry for spamming. I got a new logo set, so I'm gonna build 827 pieces. Oh, build by 820. I give up on reading. Okay. Oh, no problem, Shira. It doesn't. It's just like when you spam, like it kind of like takes up all the room in the chat, so like it's pretty difficult for me to see everyone else's comments or chats or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's bring this down. Hello, Lost Soul. Welcome to the stream. Cake? There's no cake here. Okay, let's do a high angle shot. So we're gonna bring down the neck. We're gonna bring down the shoulder. So like the shoulder blade is gonna be there. Or shoulder blade? What am I talking about? The traps are gonna be there. Do you have a seizure reading my comment? Yes. Most likely because I went to sleep really late. Usually when I go to sleep late, I have trouble reading things. Or not even really. Like not really. The problem is the chat is really far away. So like sleep deprivation combined with small text is a recipe for disaster. So like the crotch is gonna be there, and then I could just bring that down. Like I really struggled with the high angle shot for the commission that I did yesterday, so I do know that I need to work on that. So I guess this is maybe me doing that. So it'd be something like this, and then, or maybe I even shrink it even more. Maybe that'll be cool. What disaster? Oh, nothing. Alright. Bring down the knee, and then we're just gonna shrink that. We're gonna shrink that. Bring out the calf, and then shrink it even more. I'm gonna now bring down her arm. Like that. And then I'm just gonna bring in her. Crazy perspective. Thank you. I assumed that was a compliment. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me bring down, and then her hand is gonna be there or something like that. I'm gonna change the song. So like I'm gonna bring that in. Okay. So then I'll have to shrink the stomach, or not shrink the stomach. I have to change the direction of the belly button. Then she should drop a new album. Imagine me having an album. I do need to come up with new background music though, for sure. Why are we not letting me see the songs? Can I please see the home screen so I can change the song? That'd be great. Okay. Let me see. I don't know who this is gonna be. Anyways, bye. Sorry. Anyways, bye. I can't remember. Stay up. I have to do stuff because it's 11:09 p.m. I think it's just night. Okay. Good night. Have a good. Oh, there is the song. That's the song I wanted. Dun, 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 The song's name will be Goldfish. I see. Oh, I'd like to name one song. I see. Goldfish. Of course. Problem. No, not really. That's not really a problem. Let me see. I will do that. So how does her hair go? I think her hair goes like... let me look. Surely I'll have one. Okay, that's how it goes. Watching intermediate artists draw and improve is so cool. Isn't it? Well, I would say that, but I wouldn't know. Like, I mainly focus all my watching habits on watching, who is it? I don't know. Well, at the very least, I'm glad you like it. I forgot to make her ears pointy. It's supposed to be she's supposed to have pointy ears. Or at least this ear, because you can't see the other ear. Do you recommend drawing at a slower pace? Yeah, it depends what you're going for. Especially when you're still, if you're still uncomfortable, or not uncomfortable, but if you are not comfortable with, like, drawing certain things, especially, like, the body, I think, 100%, I recommend going at a slower pace. Like, when you're going at a slower pace, it allows you to take your time to actually, like, think about the line you're about to make, and then you can, like, reflect on your drawing, rather than trying to rush it, where it's, like, you don't get to soak up the information, right? So, I think drawing at a slower pace is probably better. Speaking of, is there any artist you take inspiration from? I take inspiration from Tatsuki Fujimoto, from Dino Illust, or Dino, or whatever, however. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Dino, but Dino Illust from Twitter, on Twitter. There's a bunch of artists I take inspiration. Yusuke Murata, although I think I've gone away from that style a lot, or like from like trying to copy his work, mainly because I just don't like. Well, yeah. I was gonna say mainly because, like, I haven't like watching or reading the manga as much, so like I just don't like have the art in front of me as much for me to take inspiration from. So yeah, no, there's a bunch of artists I take inspiration from. Like basically, okay, essentially every single drawing I do is kind of like a semi study. It's like a pseudo study. So yeah, Twitter. Don't you mean X? Twitter, X, whatever you want. Like I don't have a preference. A lot of people like, a lot of people, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a preference with it. It's whatever. Like I say Twitter because a bunch of like other people say Twitter. But like to call something, I don't know, in my brain, it kind of confuses me sometimes because it is named X. So to call something what it's not called or that it was called before sometimes confuses me, is the problem. Elon felt silly when he decided to change Twitter's name. Eh. What did Yusuke Murata make? He made One Punch Man. He's the manga illustrator for One Punch Man. Yeah. He's really good with like environments and stuff. I don't know what to take inspiration from. There are so many choices. Do you think you should study the basics first and then take inspiration from other artists? I think you can do both. I think you can like set aside time to like take inspiration from, like you can set aside time to study the basics, but when it comes to like my work, like how I study, yeah, no, I definitely think you should study the fundamentals, like at least the ability to like simplify shapes and like simplify like drawings into simple shapes, like easy to understand, and the ability to understand objects in a 3D space is very important because that allows you to break down like other artists' work better. So yeah, it's gonna work hand in hand if you're able to like learn the fundamentals. You don't have to like be like the mastered fundamentals, but just like have a decent grasp on them, you know? Oh, the manga illustrator on crack? Yeah, him. But like when it came to my workflow, I think like every single drawing I do is kind of like I use a reference and I try to at least understand like why the art looks the way that it does. Like basically all of my sketches are like pseudo studies. Like that's what I was saying. I think that's a reason why like I improve like relatively quickly, at least like relative to like how I used to improve before. I used to be very slow at improving, but I've improved my pace of, I guess, improvement, which is a clunky sentence, but you know what I mean. Thank you so much. I'm trying to do that. They say that you should draw with your shoulder. I'm just getting used to drawing properly. Yeah, like to be able to like make really smooth lines like this, it requires your shoulder, right? Like if you just have your hand in the same spot, yeah, you can do like tiny precise movements, but like when it comes to doing like big movements, you're really restricted. So like it's better to like get flowy with it. Yeah. Before I used to draw with all my fingers, now I'm using pinch grip. Draw with all your fingers. I don't know. Because my shoulder is stiff, it has like something I can't use it. It cracks a lot, and my scapula too. That's unfortunate. I wonder if that's something like exercise might fix, or it's like, or if that I don't know. You know, like is it stiff because of like something like inherent with, I guess, your shoulder, or is it just like a bad posture or something like that? I don't know. Like something that can be fixed. I had a lot of posture problems. I think I fixed most of my posture problems. I think. But okay, I think the problem now, I need to bring her lower body in more to really emphasize the perspective. Which is like, I don't know. I don't have time. Whatever, it's cool. I will move on. Oh, hold on, I didn't finish it. I need to bring in her hand. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, speaking of, tomorrow I need to exercise. Speaking of, I've got crippling back problems 24/7. Being tall and woman does not help. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I've heard that being tall like gives you back problems too. That's which is unfortunate. I wonder if I do actually wonder, does exercise help? Like if you have strong back muscles, does that help? Maybe, right? I don't know, man. It's all my right arm because my elbow, wrist, fingers crack a lot on just one arm too, which happens to be my dominant hand. My other shoulder is just fine. I wonder why. It also runs in your family. Oh, that's rough. That's what you call bad RNG. But core exercise helps. Oh, okay. Well, that's at least there's some amount of remedy. There's some remedy to it, if only a little bit. I need to do core exercise more. Yeah, it's been a while. Hello, Diavola. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've been having a good day. Let me bring this in. Shoulder like this, arm like there. Like that. Bring that in. Bring that out. Hello, my happiness? That's new. That's new. New. I used to exercise with a weight when I was like 14 to 15. My trainers didn't give me too much attention, and that may have messed up my shoulder. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would make sense. It's very easy to injure yourself, especially if you have bad form, like with weights, yeah. Hope you're doing me? Huh. Why is half the chat trying to flirt with you? But only Diavola did that. But only Diavola did that, though. I think he's the only one. In any case. No, this is a common occurrence. I mean, you're not wrong, but like, at least right now, there's only one person. I flirt with everyone, don't worry. What? I thought I was special. I can't believe this. Alrighty, let me see, so... I need to bring in the stomach like that, and then maybe like in there, and then that kind of works. Well, no, it doesn't really work. We'd have to bring the stomach in there instead, which I'm like, this is a problem. Then bring this up like there, which then we wrap down into there. Bring that down like there, the ankle. Okay, the ankle, and then we bring in the foot. So the foot is gonna probably come in like that. Like that, and I think that kind of works. This hand isn't really gonna be going anywhere. At least it's not gonna be doing anything interesting. No, you are special, very special. You are my special. Dun, 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 dun. Draw some faces. Draw some faces facing right for once. You know, I did do that today. I can. It's just like the references that I'm using are facing to the left. I draw whatever the reference is doing. I guess it's just a coincidence that all of these references are facing to the left. This is supposed to be a side profile. Let me fix that. Because this is gonna look like it's not. JJK mentioned? Yeah. Can we see the reference? No, a lot of my references are like, no, I cannot show. There are some, let me see. What was my reference for this one? Actually, I don't even know where my reference for this one went. Like, I don't have most of my references. But no, I cannot show most of the references. Unfortunately. You should blink a lot while drawing? I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? I mean, I don't know. Can we see the so-called gyat, as the cultured people call it? There is no gyat, no. This reference has no gyat, as the cultured people call it. Yeah, no, I don't think I blink a lot while I'm drawing. Okay, I'm heavily procrastinating. I'm stalling, trying to figure out how to draw the face. Okay, so the face is gonna probably come like there, and then like there, and then so then I'm gonna bring in this. It's like mostly a side profile, but not really, but like kinda. So it's something like that. Which then I'll do that. I'll like turn the other eye over here. I mean, of course, a lot of my references are like, I have a reference, but I never actually try to copy the reference one for one. So, like, unless, like, there's at least one thing from each reference that I actually try to study. But other than that, like, everything else, unless, like, the entire reference is, like, really good, unless the entire reference, like, has a lot of, like, yeah, things that I can take from it to, like, learn, I don't actually, like, try and copy the entire reference. Like, maybe it's the way that the abs are drawn in, like, one section, or maybe it's the way how, like, the body folds in another section. But, like, yeah, unless the entire drawing has something for me to learn from, I don't really try and copy everything one for one. I have a bio test on Thursday, and I haven't studied for it. It's on everything we've learned this term. Are you okay? Sad that the rise without an eye is cut off. On the right. I guess. You use that kind of reference? I use a bunch of different like types of references, but yeah, like occasionally, sometimes, yeah. Occasionally. I have a mixed bag. Of references. And the types of references. 2 months of works to study, I'm cooked. You might be a little bit cooked, yeah. What do I do for this here? You know, before I even... Okay, I got it. So it'd be like this, and then that, and then I bring this there, and then that, and then that. And then I'm just gonna bring this out. Then I'm just gonna wrap this around. And then I'm gonna bring this up, and then I'm gonna bring this up, which is like, you can't really tell, but it's cool. Me doing the homework I have to do tomorrow, a Sunday, Me doing the homework I have to do tomorrow, a Sunday at 12 p.m. Like you're doing it right now? Wait, me doing the homework I have to do tomorrow. Procrastinating is fun, yeah. I'm going to Comic-Con 1st of November. Oh, that's nice. Hello, Blue. Welcome. Dude, the amount of softcore reference drawings I have scattered in my image is insane. Yeah, I truly have. Yeah, I have there's a lot. Like, there's a lot of references that I have. There's a lot of references that I have. There's only, like, a couple that I can actually show, but yeah. I don't have a cosplay, though. Do you need a cosplay to go to Comic-Con? Oh, no, it's a meme? Oh, okay. I guess I haven't seen that meme. When it comes to memes, I live under a rock, generally. I'm always drawing. I don't have time for memes. Or at least I don't have time to learn the memes. To know the memes. In general. I'm scared to use that kind of reference. I mean, I find it quite useful, but, like, that's just because I'm solely focused on anatomy. I think, like, after I get good at anatomy, I think everything will be easier. Like, if I'm able to draw the body, basically, I'm fine. I just need to be able to draw the body in, like, every single position that it could possibly be in. That way, I'll never be surprised by anything. I'll be able to draw everything. Any angle. High angle, low angle, normal angle. So, yeah. And that's just why it's useful for me. Chainsaw Man movie coming out globally soon. Singularity Rize art confirmed. Rize? Or, yeah, I said Rize. It's a Rize, right? Rize art? Yeah, probably. Rize. Rize. Okay. Something like that. I mean, maybe. It depends how much I like her character. Like, for instance, I watched Chainsaw Man season 1. I did not draw Makima art. Or not, I didn't really draw a lot of them. I didn't draw Makima art. I drew like one, but that was like before Chainsaw Man came out. Yeah, I find anatomy and perspective the most important things, but boxes scare me a lot. Yeah, I think, for perspective, boxes are helpful. For perspective, boxes are helpful. But, like, in general, like, after you've learned that, or, like, perspective, or learn the general, like, shortcuts for it, I think ovals and stuff are gonna help you a lot more. Like, ovals, spheres, that type of thing. I'm kind of lost on this drawing, I'm not gonna lie. Draw Dante old up? I don't think I will. Oh, the internet will simp for her for sure. I mean, yeah, people are already simping for her. So, yeah, I mean, it depends on if I actually like her as a character. If she's an interesting character to me. Worst case would be scrolling through your pictures with family members and you get jump scared by booty. Yeah, see, that's why. First of all, all my references are not even on my phone. Second of all, no one goes through my photos anyways. And I'm not, because I don't take pictures of anything anyways. So there's no reason for me to show anyone my pictures. Yeah, if you haven't read the manga, you will know, but since you haven't, I mean, no, I know, like, I know basically, like, I'm pretty much spoiled on the movie because I read Chainsaw Man manga, kind of. I don't know what I mean by kind of. I read Chainsaw Man manga. So, or sort of. But yeah. Well, I like her character. It depends how it's executed. If that makes sense. Not really read the manga. It's confusing. Good evening, Hunted. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let me see what I can do. No, I don't want to do that. Let me see. You know, the problem with having all these references, is that I can't draw most of them on stream. Okay, I need to, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go to Pinterest or something. Cause it's always a struggle. It's always a struggle to find references. Or, no, it's always a struggle to find a reference that I can draw on stream. Yeah. How goes the grind of the weather? It's good. It's been good. Dennis, more like dented his skull. That's... Why would you do Dennis like that? Something like that. Bring the face down. Bring the chin down. Okay, I like that. What is the drawing to the right? What exactly do you mean, what is the drawing to the right? It's a drawing to the right. Dennis, 2-cent boy. 2-cent boy, indeed. I mean, as long as it's not a position, you can definitely I mean, I can, but it loses its purpose. Like, the purpose of me doing it is for me to, for me to safe or work it, I have to, like, just draw it into position already, and then I can, like, fix it. But it's the in-between. It's getting from, like, the sketch to the final drawing, where it's, like, tricky to draw on stream, at the very least. So, yeah. Not gonna lie, the drawing on the right, it was stretching. Like, the reference was stretching. Not gonna lie, Dennis, but the drawing on the right seriously does look kind of tough. Fine, let me see. But it really would lose. Okay, it's because, like, how does that work, actually? Can I fix that drawing? Probably not, actually. Because the problem is, if I actually fix the drawing, I can't. Because the clothes would compress the body, so if I add clothes, the body gets compressed. But I can't compress the body because I already drew the body without it being compressed. So the problem is... You know, if only I was able to... If I was able to erase, I think I'd be able to fix it. I can't really do anything, though. I don't understand. You'll have to share your references so I can fully understand the issue. No, I think I'm good. I don't think I'll share my references. I think I'm fine. Hello, Ghost. Welcome to the stream. Let me see. What can I do? I can maybe... Let me use my brain for something. Nah, nothing will fix it. Unfortunate. You say this girl's straight up nude? Well, yeah, but, like, this girl is straight up nude too, right? So, like, I don't know. Like, she's nude, they're both nude. This one, I can actually fix this drawing. This drawing can actually, like, I can put clothes on her, and it actually work. I cannot put clothes... I can put, like, a pants on her, but I can't really put a top on her. It won't really work. Do you remember me? Did you change your profile picture? I don't know if I remember. You know, you kind of remind me of Ari, is the problem. No, I don't remember you, no. No nipple, no nudity, simple. I mean, true. Well, you could still be nude without having, like, anatomy, I suppose. Sai, it's Ari? Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. I mean, come on. You have the emojis. Okay, so the shoulder is gonna come around here like this. I thought it was random. No. If you don't draw Reese and Echidna kissing each other after the movie, while you will stay, Dennis, I'll put a bounty on you saying dent his knees, period. I'll put a bounty on you saying dent his knees. I want my actually I don't need my knees actually, to be fair, I'm fine. Guys, I held my pet spider. That's nice. You know, I haven't drawn Echidna. I don't know if I'm interested in drawing Echidna though. I've drawn Echidna on stream before. Yeah, I have. I have not drawn Echidna like digitally. I don't know. Maybe I have, but oh no. I probably would have drawn Echidna if like while I was watching season 2 of ReZero. I mean, not Rize. Change that part. Rize. Okay, cool. I don't really. This drawing's kind of boring. I don't really have interest in this drawing. All right, I'll end that drawing there. Oh wait, no, I can't end it yet. I still have to draw the face. I'm gonna have to singularate your hands into one. I would rather you not. No. I gave in pencil is charring, or pencil is charging. I see. I have 2 spiders, Felix and Jet, as I mentioned in Discord. Oh, okay, nice. Also, Dennis, do you want to know about the beautiful sunshine world of Warhammer? I've heard about it, yeah. Warhammer 40k. The world of the Emperor. You don't need 2 hands to draw. That's fair. I don't, yeah. Ayo? What do you mean, Ayo? I do not, in fact, need 2 hands to draw. That's a true statement? I'm a hop off stream. Okay, goodbye. I recently got into a pretty neat short comic of Kriegman from Warhammer 40k verse. It is peak, my lord. Like, I know about Warhammer 40k. I don't know, like, any specifics, but I do know, like, the general gist of it. Goodbye, Nikolai. All right, I'm gonna hop off stream. Okay, goodbye, Daifola. I need to figure out that it's high time you get into it. No, Hunted, you clearly don't understand that I'm the type of person who has been trying to watch Evangelion for about 4 months, and I just haven't been able to finish it. I'm halfway done with the series. I haven't moved a single episode. If what I need to do requires time, then unfortunately all my time is spent drawing. It's gonna be a trend. Is what gonna be a trend? Da, 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 da. It's 45-second comic times 6 equals 700 of your time. 700 is a lot of time. 700 time is a lot of time. Silksong stream when? I think it'd be fun. I can't stream like any games. I don't have the hardware for it. Or software? Yeah, no, it's hardware. I'm pretty much done with that drawing. I mean, that page, what I meant to say. Alrighty. Let's go faster this time. Yeah, I'm not able to like do any like gaming stream. Like I don't even have the hardware to do like a digital drawing stream, so like let alone an actual game. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about that. And then we're just gonna bring that down. Let's carry that in. We're then gonna carry that in, bring the back. Okay, so then that's gonna wrap around here. This is the front. Well, any tips for getting addicted to drawing then? The reason why I am kind of like, I guess, addicted to drawing is essentially just I look at really good art all the time, which makes me want to draw. Like, even right now, I'm using like a reference kind of to like draw. So like I never have there's never like a time where I'm able to like look at good art, and I like to study the art, so it's very fun for me to like see if I can like replicate a drawing. Of course, I'm not trying to do it perfectly, but just like taking like small bits of it and trying to get it. I just want to get the feel of the drawing, not exactly copy it one for one. It's just really fun. So like I just look at the type of art that like inspires me to like draw. And if I'm looking at things that inspire me, then I'm obviously going to be like motivated to draw, so. All right, I've sent it in, not expecting anything, but if you're interested, okay, I'll see. I'll look into it at the very least. Okay, I want to try and keep this drawing pretty simple. I want to try and keep it simple. I don't want a bunch of lines. I want to minimize the amount of lines I make. So let's see if I can do that. I think I've already messed up. All right, so I do that. Let me see. This arm is gonna come around here, 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 here. So it's like that, essentially. So it's just gonna be like that, which will then wrap around here to go there, and then the wrist is there. So like something like this. We're gonna bring that in. The arm is there. Gonna bring that in like that, and then like that, and then that kind of works. Okay, and then finally for this arm, we're just gonna bring this in. So the shoulder's gonna be, I guess I'll just bring the shoulders down. I'm now going to take this and just wrap this around like that, maybe. Okay, I've accomplished a small amount of simplicity, hopefully. And I just need to bring in the eye. Hello, Shroomy, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Hopefully it's been well. Looks good so far. Thank you. Hello, fake the OG. Or Ari, you know. Actually, probably Shroomies. Whatever. Today's pretty chill. I want to craft something, but I don't know what. Craft something with what exactly? What are you crafting with? Hello, Maddie. Welcome to the stream. Is that the classic technique of from CS:GO screaming blight? Well, I haven't played CS:GO. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, right? I haven't played that. Apparently it was a really good game though. Is it still, like, can people still play CS:GO? Is that still a thing that people are playing? Wasn't there a new CS:GO that came out? Or like a new, not CS:GO. Isn't there a new Counter-Strike that came out? You can say the N-word, Dennis. You are black. I am in fact black. That is true. You know, I didn't know I was black. That's crazy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. If you didn't say that, I wouldn't have known. Okay, I'm gonna bring in her hair like this, and so maybe like, yeah, like that. Wrap this around. I have paper, lots of supplies, felt, plastic mess, sewing supplies, tape, and some stuffing. Well, you can do it, yeah. What do you think, like, thinking about crafting, making? You can say it? I can say it. I have the ability to, I suppose. I hate off days. Dennis, how have you been? I've been nice. I've been good. Come on, say it. I don't care to. I'm gonna bring this over here. Bring that back. Bring that in. Okay, cool. Bring that in. Bring that out. Bring that. Okay, cool. That's cool. Can you still play Counter-Strike, Uncle? It's the most played game on stream. Really? I swore that. I don't know why, but like I know I knew CS:GO was like popular a while ago. I didn't know it was still popular. Like, I don't have Steam, so I wouldn't know that. I knew there's a new, or was there like a new engine, or there's a new game? I remember there's like this like thing where there's like smoke grenades or whatever, and you can like shoot through the smoke, and it was like pretty impressive, and it looked cool. And like it would make holes in the smoke, like a volumetric technology that was able to make the smoke like an actual object. And I remember that, so, but I don't know. I do not keep up with video games that much. Or, well, no, I don't keep up with, like, Counter-Strike. Or, like, Call of Duty. Or, like, Valorant. Or, like, Battlefield. Oh, you know, I know Battlefield 6 came out. Or, no, it was, like, the beta test or something like that. I want to make masks, but I'm out of foam and mask bases. But other than that, I'm thinking maybe working on a design for my OC. Well, yeah, well, go for it. Just because someone can say it doesn't mean they want to. I can say it, but I still treat it like a bad slur. I mean, it's not even like I really care about saying it or not. I just don't. I'm not interested in it. I don't have a reason to. I mean, not like anyone really has a reason to say anything, to be honest, but it's like, say it why? Like, for what purpose? I feel like if you say something, you should at least say it with, like, meaning, you know? If you don't say anything, if you say something and it doesn't, like, mean anything to you, then, like, what are you even saying it for? Like, that's the, you know? I don't know. And what's the reason that you are saying it? I just returned and I don't and I don't know. Did I just see a comment saying you're black? I mean, yeah, he did say that. Honestly, I was completely unaware that I was black. It was such a shocking thing for me to find out. I can't believe it. Anyways, how's the progress on Battlefield 6 going? I don't know. I don't play Battlefield 6. I just know that I know that it came out. It looked pretty fun. I think everyone pretty much everyone liked it. So yeah. Why is her butt so flat? I don't know, cause it is. Cause it is, I suppose. They can't call me a gooner if the butt is flat. Ahahaha. I figured out the trick. Honestly, that might generally be the reason. If you start drawing fat butts on stream, then I don't know, maybe YouTube would actually just kill me. Maybe I'm playing it safe. Maybe I'm playing it safe. What about the thighs or the boobs? I mean, I don't really care about the boobs, but thighs, yeah, sure. I mean, I would, but yeah, you know. Bored gooner? Huh? You don't? Oh, she disappointment syndrome? Huh? Yeah, no, I don't play Battlefield 6. I don't have. It's not on. Yeah, no. I don't have. I can't. The thighs and the boobs? The thighs and the what? The thighs and the boobs is what Ches said. Wait a minute. Oh, whatever. Fuck. Whatever. The shooting should come back around there, and then I'll bring this around like this. I guess you can't even see the legs. I'm coming for the thighs. Please do not come for the thighs. Respect the thighs. Do not remove the thighs. I could actually make the thighs a little bit larger. I think I do need to slightly. Well, if I do that, I think, will I ruin it? No, okay. I just didn't want to make a mistake and then I have to go back over it. I like wings. Wings are cool. Wait, what? Like as in chicken wings, as in penguin wings, as in duck wings, harpy wings. Why harpy wings specifically? Penguin wings is wild. Ostrich wings. I should just name all the flightless birds. Also, isn't the pelvis mid region kind of off? It is, yeah. Yeah, I've decided not to put a lot of detail there, you know? Angel wings. Yeah, angel wings. Well, I said harpy wings instead of angel wings. I was thinking of angel. I said harpy. What type of wings exactly? You'd be surprised how crazy proportions artists can get away with on YouTube, honestly. Case in point, Teleporte. Teleporte. Yeah, no, I've seen you are right. You are right. But then again, it's like, have you seen Teleporte, right? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm trying to do with YouTube exactly. That's the thing. That's the problem. I could definitely, okay. I don't know if I want to go down the Teleporte road, though. I don't know if I want to. I could. I don't have a problem with it, but I don't want to, I don't know. I think I'm trying to choose carefully exactly what I am doing and what I'm, I don't know. If only that region was detailed, this investment was taken down by girlfriend's son. I could have detailed it. I have the capabilities. I have the practice. Am I going to? No. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, you know, Ron Illust. Yeah, I haven't exactly seen Ron yet. Ron's. All right, like I haven't seen I guess the most. I haven't seen most of it. I've seen some, but it's not like that bad. Yeah, okay, see the problem here is I need to go down a bit lower, maybe. Mikey Mega Man. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. Now that's a name. You know, a long time ago, I tried to do his tutorials, and it really, like, I failed. I was just, especially when I was worse, I was really bad at art, and I was like looking for tutorials, and I tried his tutorials. It did not help me at all. Well, or maybe it did. Maybe it helped me a little bit, maybe, but I feel like I just ended up making really stiff and ugly drawings. Like his drawings was good, but my interpretations of them very bad. So, yeah. Ronalist does indeed strike me like Dennis sometimes with his speech pattern and game interests. Does he? Maybe I should check out this Ron guy. No, I've seen some of his stuff, or maybe his shorts or something. Like, is he the guy that like makes he draws like women out of like objects and stuff? Like, I can't exactly remember. Is he the guy who doesn't make like just a normal woman, like that type of thing, or something like that? I can't remember. You'll get along pretty good as artist buddies sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out his stuff. Like, really check it out. I've like seen his stuff in passing, but I haven't like indulged in like watching it. Witch Hat series. Yeah, then the Witch Hat. Yeah, I've seen his stuff, just his shorts though. I haven't like actually watched his videos or anything like that. I assume he does do videos, right? Okay, I'm going on a little bit too long this drawing, and even though I'm fighting my instincts not to finish this drawing shading, and so I'm gonna move on before my instincts take over. Let me see, what else should I draw? All right, I shall draw. Okay, well, yeah, okay, yeah. Ron Illis has a video about a sentient witch hat and fungi lady. Oh, okay. Cool. Right, it's Shroomy. Hello, Shroomy. Okay. I do need some shading, maybe hair, like just a little. No, not really, actually. Okay, whatever. Moving on. See, the more I look at a drawing, the more I start shading it. I can listen to Ronnie talk for hours. I can listen to Ron talk for hours. That's nice. If he's good at talking, then I really should look at him, look at his art, or look at his videos. That way, maybe I can get better at talking too. You should make demon of some sort. I should make demon of some sort. I don't know about create. I mean, I have been. I don't really create that many new characters anymore. Last time I created a character was like way back, it's like around 2013. It was like, yeah, whatever. And not 2013. That was a long time ago. I mean 2018. But yeah. There it is. There. That's what I'm trying to draw. Okay, cool. Let me get into it. Like in 2018, I think I was like 12 or 13. That's why I got confused and said 2013, because I was thinking about 13 because I was 13 or 12 in 2013. Yeah, that's how that works. Is that how time works? I think that's how time works. Do most artists draw faces facing to the left? Is that just like... Because basically all of the drawings have a face facing to the left. That's really interesting. Maybe it's just the bias of all artists to draw faces to the left. Or facing to the left or right or whatever. Wait, draw the teeth monster thingy? Yeah, that's... Do you know how little that narrows it down? I don't exactly what you know. I mean, what you mean by the teeth monster thingy. I need more descriptors than that. The thing main? I don't know what thing you're talking about. You found yarn? Nice. Then just draw Chibi Hornet? No, I don't really feel like... I'm kind of Hollow Knighted out. Or Silk Songed out. Laxu? Are you talking about Laxu? The one with like the four... It is 4 arms, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 6? It's supposed to be 6 arms, but whatever. With all the arms, that one? The blue head, that thing? Or just draw Pomni? I've never drawn Pomni, actually. That'd be a new one. It's supposed to be there, maybe? Yeah, Pomni would fit your only woman drawing side agenda perfectly. I'm not really interested in drawing Pomni, though. You know the thing with the giant jaw for head? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You are talking about Laxu. Schloth was right. Schloth was right about you. Yeah, Laxu. I mean, yeah. Okay, fine. I might as well. What time is it? How long has it been going on for? Okay. Almost 2 hours. Cool. Cool indeed. Let me finish this drawing real quick. And then I'll do a Laxu drawing and then... Also, no joke, you should definitely watch another series by the... Yeah, I've seen Knights of Guinevere. I think that's how you say it. Or is it Guinevere? Is it Guinevere? I think it's Guinevere. Knights of Guinevere, because I know that's a name, right? So it's probably that. It's probably a name. I think that's the name, so... Yeah. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen that it came out. I haven't actually seen it. No. I hadn't seen it. But, like, I saw that it came out. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, or I said this before, all of, like, Glitch's stuff is pretty interesting, so, like, it is on my radar, I just haven't watched it. Gonna go rewatch Look Back for inspiration, have fun? Okay, goodbye, Fake the OG. I'm just gonna listen for a while I crochet. Okay, have fun. Bring in that. Okay, that. I'm just gonna have her hand like this. I don't really care. And then I'm gonna bring this in. I guess I'm fine with just doing that. I'll do something like that. And then I'll do something like that. And that, okay, cool, that works. Let me add some shading to the stomach. Right there, bring that around. I guess I'll just shade this black. Let me bring in her eyes. Like that. I guess I'll do a fun pose for the Laxu drawing. Since she's so animalistic, it should be fun. It should be, yeah, I should be able to get a fun pose out of that. Okay, let me bring down her hair. Then her... I'll have her hair go back up into, like, maybe like a ponytail or something. So, like, I'll just wrap this around like that. Bring it back to the back of her head. Okay. Let me bring in her horns. I guess you might not even be able to see the ponytail because... Or, yeah, you should be able to because... I was going to say because the horns will be in the way, but maybe not. I'll find a way around it. I think there's supposed to be a horn like there. And that horn is kind of off, but it's cool. I'll have a good monster girl. Yes. Monster girls are elite. In general, hold on, forgot the collarbone. What's her lore? This is the god of anti-life. Also, okay, basically the same character as Laxu. It is kind of. So yeah, she's a god, the goddess of anti-existence, I suppose. What's her lore? Nah. No. Okay, essentially, no. I wasn't prepared to lore dump. So I'm not gonna be able to say it properly. Let me see. Can I actually think of a... Essentially, she's a god stuffed in a human body. But because she's a god stuffed in a human body, she's having a bunch of side effects of like being merged with a human. So it's like, essentially, she has a bunch of like split personalities, and because she's a god, she's able to shapeshift. So with each personality that she, like, I guess switches to, her like entire form changes. Is probably the best way to say it. What's up with her more monstrous and 10 times more hotter teeth form then? I think I should have just... Oh, I don't know, because, like, you're definitely behind of, like, the stream, so I don't know if what I just said answered it, though. Essentially, that form is, like, the closest to her actual... Or, that form is, like, a closer form to, like, her godly nature, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Also, the horn, like her horns and stuff, that's actually related to a different god, because really the reason why she exists is because she was broken off from the god of predation, like the god of apex predators. So she gets like the horns and that type of look from that god, the god of predation. Let me see, can I find her? Yeah, we have two of them right here. Like, look, you have the god of predation with her horns, the orange horns, and then you have Laxu over here. Or, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, Suzo Laxu. Anyways, yeah. That's what's up with her. Or I guess that form is more like losing control because of getting closer to like her godly nature. I guess that's probably a better way to put it. Okay, let me see. Mind if I make fan art of her teeth form? Yeah, sure. You may do whatever you want. Draw whatever you want. Art is free. Art is free, ain't it? Okay, so I need to bring this over. Okay, now I can bring this in. And now it makes a little bit more sense. A little bit small. I could have, well, yeah. I guess the reason I put it there is probably because I just ended up shading, so I didn't want to get in the way of the shading that I've already done. And then so I'll just make it black. I'll make it all black. That'll make it interesting. I think it goes like that, and then we like bring that in. I think that's kind of how we're supposed to draw it, but I'm not too sure. You know, I wasn't actually really interested in drawing the legs for this picture, or for this drawing. So I used to call everything a picture. Anything that was like drawn, I used to just call it pictures. So yeah, I guess I still have that part of me inside. Should I aim for 420 stitches? I don't know how many or how few that is, but yeah, sure. I guess since you said should we aim, it kind of sounds like it's a lot, right? So, crocheting is a patient thing, I think. I'm at 224 right now. Like since you started. That's a lot, or it seems like a lot. As someone who doesn't like crochet or anything. I guess just because that's a big number, or a pretty big number. Something like that. Let's bring that in. Let's bring that in. Then let's wrap that around there. Okay, that kind of looks better and more accurate. We still have like one more. So like I think it'd be something like that, and then we like wrap this back, and then like that. I don't know, kind of. Yeah, it's pretty simple for starting the chain, and after that it gets harder. 420s, sick reference. Yes. You know, it didn't even clock to me. Maybe I'm desensitized to 420. Okay, let's do it. For the final drawing, I will draw Laxu. Let's see. Let's make it a fun drawing. Enough of these boring standing up poses. This blanket is for my niece. Oh, nice. That's cute. That's cute, isn't it? What am I gonna draw? Okay, so if no. Why must these things torment me so? Okay, fine. Let's do it. I love Laxu. Me too. Yeah, the god of anti-life. She's basically. Is she my favorite design? I'm always confused, like, between the god of singularity, god of anti-life, and then the god of predation, apex predators. I'm always confused on which one I actually like more. Like which design. I'm kind of wibbly wobbly. I'm a wibbly wobbly. I'm all over the place. Okay, the normal base for her drawing is pretty weird. I always thought Noma was my she is yeah, is she really? No. Cause like, okay, I do draw Noma a lot. Yeah, you know, cause like I draw her a lot just because she's really simple and I just have to draw a human body. Like I don't have to draw any clothes, just a human body. So maybe that's why like I draw her the most. Like, and I do like her design. It's simple, but it's good, but I don't know if she's my favorite. She's either in second place. Yeah, she probably can. Yeah, she's easy to draw, Sloth E. She's my comfort character. Yeah. Hello. Hello. I'm drawing too. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Now. Why do my boxers keep wedging into my ass crack all the damn time? I don't know. I don't really have that problem, though. I don't know. It'd be like that, I guess. Okay, so. I need like that and then that. Okay. I think it's more interesting to have her with her mouth open, to be fair. Because, well, I guess her mouth is always open because that's where her eyes are, so it'd be something like, okay, well, her jaw is supposed to be somewhere here, so it's her jaw's connecting there. And I guess her teeth would be like that. And then, so it's like supposed to be coming down here. So I should just draw the outside for now. So like that. So it'll be coming in like that, and it'll be coming in like that. That's a solid start. You know, I've realized that basically every pose I do of her is her crawling. But it's fun to draw, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, now the tongue. Oh, I guess you won't be able to see her eyes, which is fine. You don't, because the eyes are like in the throat, and you can't see the throat from this angle because it's such a high part. Whoa, that. Oh, my stream, my playback for my stream is like way behind. It's 3 minutes behind. Okay, there you go. No, what the heck just happened? Come on, let's. Can we? There you go. Okay, cool. Although it is, like, for Ditch, in general, she's a very complex. I think I draw Laxu the least, mainly because of her complicated anatomy. Like, her head is so much, like, it's very different from, like, all, like, I guess a human head. Because it's more like a forward, like, it's front, it's long, right? It's long rather than tall. So the problem is my normal baseline doesn't really work. Like, yeah, the foundation that I use to draw a head doesn't work. She has... And then she has like 6 arms. Is there a god of subtlety? All the gods seem very loud. The god of predation is not loud. Let me see if I can. Her, she's not loud. She's actually very quiet. So I mean, she's pretty subtle. Is there a god of like quietness? Noma's very quiet. The god of singularity is also a very subtle god. Like out of all of the gods that I guess listed, Noma's probably the most calm. How do I do her horns again? I wonder, can I find... Let me see. I think her horn goes like that. I think for the ones that connect to the bottom of her jaw. Yeah, let me see. Do I actually have... There's a god of Starvale. There's like Starvale. In the universe of like where these characters are, like all this... There's only one star left in the universe, which is the one where the planet is around, like the main area, the planet. So it's not stars anymore. It's just like star dust, and the star dust is called the star veil. It's like I guess a veil of stars. They're stardust. So the god of Star Veil, I guess she's pretty quiet. Which is actually technically the god of stars, to be honest. What's the loudest god, actually? I kind of forgot how her horns go. I forgot completely how her horns go. Okay, hold on. I forgot the shape it does. Does it go like that? Does it go back or does it go forward? No. Okay, I remember. It was like that. It was like it curved in and it goes out. Something like that. I haven't even... It doesn't even... Whoopsie, not that one. Sick, and they go around, and they go on a crusade around the Stardust? No. All the gods are sealed. The gods can't really do much anymore. Is this the god? Probably this one. Coolio. Okay, that's how her horns go. Okay, yeah, I was so wrong. Okay, let me see if I can fix it. So it kind of does that, and then it curves out, and it curves out again. Okay. Nah, like... Yeah, there actually hasn't been much, like, exploration of the space. Like, I haven't done any thought work about any space. And I don't think there's going to be anything to do with, like, space. Or at least not really. Not yet. There's no reason to go to space. There's nothing there. All the stars are dead. Alright, cool. And then her last horns are very simple. Yeah. Okay. Now, the problem comes with she has horns too? Well, yeah, it's the same character. This and this is the same character. I thought you knew the character that you were asking me to draw. It seems you didn't, though. I could have drawn any character and you'd have been fine with it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Am I doing the same thing again? Am I doing a different pose? I don't know. And how do we actually angle this? This is gonna require a lot of think work. How do I pose this? I can do that pose, but that pose doesn't really work. Not well. Okay. Let's use a pencil for this one. She's far too complicated. Yeah, and her 6 arms are also a little bit of a problem. Okay, let's assume that her neck is like, or that her collarbone is there, her body's there, so like, this is like the edge, so like her body would be going there, and then her body's going backwards. Is her body curving over here? I mean, the last drawing, her body was kind of curving like to the side, so I'll do it to the other side this time. Or maybe I can just do it like straight on, so it's like not curving anywhere. Now, I just remember you drawing her once, and it was like the only time you made a decently thick character. I mean, she is supposed to be very thick. Very monstrous. Well, she's supposed to be like that, mostly because of, like, this character in general. That's just how this character is. I just don't draw the thick characters. I do have a lot of them. I just don't draw them. Why? Because I have a reputation to uphold. Mostly joking. Kind of joking. Not really joking. Not even close to joking. Okay, shoulder there. Okay, so what are the front arms? Okay, I can just tuck this arm into the body. This arm doesn't really have to do anything. There's an arm over here. This arm can maybe come over to the side. something like this. This arm is being blocked, so I'm just gonna have it do the same thing and just like, so that eliminates those arms. Her chest. Okay, how close is she to the ground? Well, assuming her butt's hair, or like not her butt, but assuming like, yeah, like her butt's like there, that means that she's like level to the ground, or like in this like prowling, crawling, stalking type of movement. So she's pretty low to the ground. So that means the ground is here. If the ground is here, are we doing the same thing where like the chest is like squishing to the ground, or do I have to like change, or can I like change it? I don't know. I mean, that is the best way to just not have to deal with it, I guess. Options. I have many options. Many options. None of them satisfy all of... Okay, here's what I can do. I could maybe move this there. Maybe no. That's just a weird position for the arm to be in. I could maybe bring this arm here, maybe bring it to the side. Like something like that. So this shoulder is going to be coming back, obviously. I need to remember, she has these, like, things. Like, her arms turn into a different color. Over there, this arm is supposed to be tucking. So, like, if this arm is tucking under the body, then we have to remember that the chest... And how does this work? Okay, so the closest... So which one is closer? Probably this one. So it would be something like that. You know, I don't really... I didn't really want to do the exact same pose, but it seems like it's turning out to be a very similar pose, which I'm not upset about. I'm not upset about. It'd be like that, I guess. This is just a sketch anyways. As long as I do something interesting, right? How about instead of having the... if I remember correctly, the butt was to the side. How about I just have the butt be straight? But it'd be more interesting if it was... Okay, hold on. Let me x-ray this. So the body's probably going to be coming right there. If the body's there, then I need to bring this back over here. That's where the butt is? So that's, like, mostly fine. Like, how about we just do something like that? Okay. And then the only saving, so the thing that saves this is just the tail. So tail will just be coming around. I guess what we'll do is I'll have the tail come around, wrap off the screen or off the page, and then maybe come back around over here. No, wait, hold on. No. Oh, damn, the squish? Yes. The squish indeed. I kind of want this arm to be a focus because the other arm is kind of gone. So I want at least... Well, we have an arm here, so this arm doesn't have to be the focus. So we can just come in and kind of block the arm. Like that, and then we're just gonna be coming in so that... It'd be something like that. You know, I never actually thought about what the inside of this tail looks like. Not really. I thought about the outside of it would look like. I don't know what to do with the inside. And honestly, I think it's probably better that way. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I think this is... Oh wait, no, we still have one more set of arms to do. Maybe the arms are just gonna come back here, kind of like in like a spiderish way. And then I'll just have an arm coming way back here. So let's just assume that there's an arm or a shoulder here, which will like branch out to here, and then the arm would be here, and then we could just like do something like that. see now. This is a very similar pose. Okay, cool. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is the pose. No, I should probably figure out how the chest because like I didn't properly do it right. Okay. Probably something similar to that. Let's see how we can make this work. What was that? Just lead, whatever. Okay. First, okay. Probably that. And then I'm gonna come around here. So, yeah, then this is gonna be going up. Forehead looks a bit big. Forehead. It's not really she doesn't really have a forehead. This is just the top of her head. It's literally just, this is like the front. This is like the forwardmost part. Yeah, I don't know how I could make it not look like that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out during the shading. Bring that in like that. Okay. Oh, let me remember. Because like, yeah, it's really, yeah, in this shading it might look a little bit more obvious like what's happening, because like it is a pretty odd shape, I think. Okay, now for the first arm, it'll be like there. Or for the, I guess, second arm. I think it is kind of supposed to look like that, but maybe it'll be easier to tell how it's supposed to, because like it is pretty confusing. I can see how it looks like a forehead, but it's the top of the head. Her head is kind of like wedge shaped or like triangular, like a triangle. Is that like the? It's kind of like a. Let me see. So like if I were to draw her head, it'd be kind of like this shape. You know? So like what you're seeing, like this part right here, you're just seeing the top of it right here. This is basically her head shape. So yeah. Okay, cool. I don't like this one. Whatever. Now let me bring in the tail. And it's just gonna wrap around here. And I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that part later. Finally, or not finally, but I'm gonna now bring in, so the butt is like somewhere around here. Now, what do I actually want to do with this? I could actually... Well, first is first. I need to bring this around. Bring the shoulder around. Bring in that. So now her body's supposed to be coming around here. The final arm, I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna have it not be the same thing. I'm just gonna bring this this arm in like that. And then, so that now the butt is coming over here. You can't really see it. I guess in that case, her leg would be over here, like she's kind of kneeling, so like her legs are tucked under her. I can imagine what Shira would say if she were here right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably something about consuming. Something about eating. Eating the ladies. I can almost see the comment. Or chat? I don't know. I guess it's chat. The message? Yeah, I can almost see the message. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. The last limb is like right here, coming down and out and in, and then that's gonna be. I feel like I have to become a mathematician to to be able to properly draw Laxu in this form. That's a problem. I'm drooling. Don't worry, Sloth. Zen has you covered. Okay, let me finish up the tail. Okay, and then the actual end point of the tail. Looks like this. Still haven't actually figured out what the inside of the tail is gonna be, or if I'm even gonna do the inside of the tail. Which, like, there is supposed to be an inside. I just... I could think of it. None of them are good, so... I have a couple ideas, but yeah, none of them are good, so I just won't. Okay. You know what? Maybe I really can just bring out this arm. It's a little bit awkward if I just kind of leave the arm underneath the body. It's like, what is it doing? So I'm gonna bring the arm out. It'd been cleaner if I actually thought of that from before, but it's cool, it's cool. Bring that in. This is gonna be coming out, so maybe around here is where the... if I'm plotting this out properly. Okay, cool. Let's start to shade. Probably. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do that, and then what I'll do is I'll just come back over like that. The head is kind of getting confusing because, okay, well, okay. Here's what I'll do. Okay. This area right there, be like that. Now this entire ear part of the head, I should just be able to do that, kind of. It's okay. Over here is also supposed to be pretty dark. Maybe I should be able to fix it slightly, or make it a little bit more readable with the color, if I color it a little bit after. Only the head and stuff. And only the blue parts. Okay, there we go. This is, yeah, sure, whatever. And then, then I can bring that in. I can maybe bring that in. And then, like that. Okay, that kind of works. Kinda. It kinda works. Let me start. Maybe I should just shade the tail too. Does she bite? I mean, no, she doesn't bite, but she kind of just degenerates you. You turn into nothing. I would not recommend being in contact with her. She might not bite, but she will attack, that's for sure. Actually, yeah, she would bite. What am I talking about? She'll do anything. As long as it's an attack. With chompers like that, I don't think getting bit is an ideal scenario. Yeah. I think it hurt just a little bit, you know. I think it'd be a little bit painful. Usually when I'm doing the challenge for the Discord art, the Discord art challenge, I usually struggle with coming up with an idea for what I'm supposed to do. But actually, I came up with an idea, and essentially last night, or I woke up from a dream, and I was like, and I was still thinking about what I'm gonna do for the Discord art challenge. But then I realized, or I didn't realize, but I was like, oh, I should do a guillotine. I was really trying to brainstorm what I should do, and I came upon a guillotine, mostly because I was thinking about the goddess of. I was thinking about Laxu, because anti-life. So it's anti-life, death. What's an object that relates to death? And I was like, oh, guillotine. Guillotine is pretty cool. So it'll be a guillotine Gajinka. I'd already did like the sketch. Like I woke up, I did a couple drawings, and then yeah. Or a coffin. A coffin is good. I think I picked guillotine mostly because of its, like, as an object, it's pretty complex. I wasn't saying that. Safety always comes first. Fair enough. Yeah, like, I picked the guillotine because it's pretty complex. I don't actually know why. I was thinking about, like, yeah, coffin is also a pretty good idea. But, like, an object that, like, ends someone's life. So kind of like a knife or like a scythe or something like that. I guess I was going down. Oh, you know why? The reason I picked guillotine is, like, first I was thinking about Antilife, and, like, she has, like, those, like, noose earrings, right? So I thought about the noose earrings. I was like, noose, maybe like a noose one. But I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to, it's just a rope. But I was like, oh, you know what? What's another thing, like another object that, like, ends people's lives? Like, in that way, like an execution. I was like, yeah, kind of like thinking of like an execution. After I thought of like noose, I was like, oh, death by hanging. Okay, and then like I went down that rabbit hole, and then I guess I came upon a guillotine. Should I give Antilife guillotine earrings? No, absolutely not. Would that even actually? No. What am I thinking about? That's actually, the noose one is a little bit odd, but a guillotine for earring is just way too complicated, or not complicated. You know what I'm saying? Tacky. It's too tacky. It's too on the nose, maybe. Or maybe I could, cause like I can kind of see like, or just a rope being an earring. I cannot see a guillotine being an earring. Maybe that's why. Okay, something like that. Am I essentially done? Kind of, yeah. I would like to make it more readable, slightly more readable. Are you doing something? Oh no, did you do something for the object? I can't remember. I can't remember who actually already like posted their images on like in the challenge thread, or I can't remember if you did it or if you didn't, or if you even did anything, or like if you're even participating. I can't remember who's participating. I guess I never do know who's participating until they actually like participate. Okay, cool. I don't know. It'll be incomplete if I don't finish the forearm. I do like Laksu, like this design of hers. Is this my favorite one? Yeah, probably. It probably is, yeah. This one and then the one with the noose earrings. I think those two are my favorite designs for Laksu. I might know. I think I put like the noose earrings one and this one on kind of the same level. For different reasons. I like this one just because of the feral nature of it, and I like the other one because of the calm. It's I don't know, actually. There's something I like about it. I don't know what. Gotta go? Okay, goodbye, Sloth. Have a good day or evening. Honestly, Sloth was pretty much on time because I am about to finish after this drawing. And this drawing is about to be finished. Okay, something like that. Okay, right. I still have the arm parts to finish. Yeah, both Laxu and the God of Predation, they do have similar looks about them. Like the ends of their arms are colored differently than the rest of their body. The only thing that's different is, surprisingly, this one is more monstrous. Although I suppose this isn't her true form, so that makes sense. I guess. Kind of makes sense. She's less in control than the God of Predation. Of herself. Okay, let's see. Coolio. Hello, Danny. Welcome to the stream. Okay, yeah, I just have to finish some of this. And then this. Here's the border, right there. Like there. Bring that in like that. Okay, now this should be the last. Yeah, arm. This took a long time. I mean, it comes with the territory of drawing her. She has a very complicated look to her, so yeah, it makes sense. Okay. I guess I can think about what I'm gonna eat for dinner. Okay, that's about it, yeah. I mean, I could finish the inside of her tail. I'm not gonna finish the inside of her tail. Mainly because no. Because no. But I guess I'll finish that later. I also have to finish this drawing, the shading. Obviously, there are some parts that I just didn't shade. But yeah, thank you for coming to the stream, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you guys. Well, I guess in the later, I'm gonna do a video after I eat, and then yeah. Cool Monster Gal, 8 out of 10. Would cuddle. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys. Yeah, later.